Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and at this point I want to teach you how to create an HTML file from a notepad. But before that, you can see that this is actually the video description, and when you click this document in the description box, it will show you something like this. And this is very easy to use. Then you can open it with the Google Docs, and then you can click this. Then you will see a lot of videos that we have already created, and it's like a table of contents. Alright, so when you go to tutorials for HTML right here, you can visit W3 Schools for a set of standard codes that you may use to improve your coding. Okay, so this will be self-paced. That means if you're fast in learning new codes, that's better for you. And then this site is safe, and you can try the codes that they implement on your computer. All right, so we can open that. Okay, when you open that, it will redirect you to this page, which has all the codes that you need. So like for example, this one, we will try out this code later. And then, but before that, I just want to show you how to create an HTML file and save an HTML file um, using your notepad. So I'm going to close this because we do not need it here, and I will just have to um, open up the folder. Okay, so let's say for example I have this folder, namely coding 9, and then inside the folder I have one project. All right, so I'm going to delete this project, and that's gonna show you that that will show you that I have an empty folder. Oh, what was that? Okay, I'm going to delete this. There we go. And then um, you can actually create and open a text here. Okay, so we are going to teach you in a lot of ways on how you can do it. So open a new text document. Alright, so it is a text, it's not an HTML file, but we can name it. So coding, and then we open it. So there is our notepad, but the file extension is not right, and we need the file extension for HTML, and that's .html. So in the next lesson we will teach you what are the different file extensions, and what are they for. Okay, so right now you have to save it as HTML to work properly. Okay, so you click the file name again, click the file name or the file, and then save as, and then here you click all files. Alright, and then rename it as coding.html. Then it will change in an instant. Alright, so there we go, you have two files here. Okay, and both of them are blank, but they have different um, file extension, and you will see that here it's HTML, and when you open it, it will open up in the browser like this. So it's a blank document, doesn't contain anything because we do not have anything on the code. Okay, so again, we can now delete this. Okay, we can delete that. We'll open it again. Okay, so that's one way. It's yeah. So we are going to delete this file once more. Then oh, oh no. Yeah. So the other one is by opening a notepad, or yeah. So we first open a notepad or the Visual Studio Code. So this is Visual Studio Code. All right. So um, that's not what we want to do. All right. So we do it first with the notepad. Then we open a notepad, and here it is. So click the file and then save or save as. It doesn't matter. It will give you the same option. And here you can type coding 9 or coding, and then here click all files. So coding that, um, give it a file extension HTML. Okay, coding.html. Then it will be saved here in this directory desktop and then coding 9. So you check your folder, it's in here again. So I have to delete it once more. Alright, so there we go. So those are the ways on how you create your first HTML file, but that file is a blank file because we didn't put anything there. So the last option, or one of the options that you have, is using your text editor. So when you use your text editor, you can start a new file or open the folder that you want where to save your file. So I'm gonna open a folder. Alright, so it opened up my htdocs, but that's not what I want. I want to go to the desktop, and I want to go to coding 9. Okay, and it will open the folder, and then here you will see that it doesn't have anything. Okay, so here are some tutorials, and here are some tips on how you can work on your project. So this is my um, workstation, and we can work on this collaboratively. So I can show you that if we are going to set up the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this helps programmer to work wherever they are, okay, around the world. Okay, so here, coding 9, you click the Explorer, it will reveal something like this, and then there are options. So new file, new folder, and then you can minimize or collapse. Okay, so we close that, but right now we want a new file. So to create a new file, you just have to type the name of the file and then with the proper extension. So coding.html. So you see that when you have your Visual Studio Code, it's easier because if you type in the right code and the right file name, or the file name with the right file extension, you can already set up or make one document. Okay, so just by pressing enter, it will open up on the side, then you are ready to code. So one good thing um, about a text editor are is that there are shortcuts. Like say for example, if you click that, so it's an emet abbreviation, so you can choose, okay, or the other one. So if you choose the other one, so it will show you something like this. Okay, so that's how we open up and create a document using Notepad and using Visual Studio Code or a text editor. If you are using the innate text editor of Apple, it's just the same. Open your text editor and give it a file extension. Make sure that you enable the all files so that it can be saved in any file that you want. Okay, so that's all for this tutorial, and I hope to see you soon.